So we were just kind of stumbling along the gravel roads outside of Millbrook and came across a local theater that had a play on called The Art of Silent Killing.
We kind of found out that Ian Fleming, the author of James Bond, was actually somewhere in Ontario at a spy camp called STS-103.
Supposedly he'd based some of his characters on things that happened in Canada at this training school. Know your enemy. Know your weapon. STS-103 is the special training school that's hence been renamed Camp X, where everyone learns to become a weapon.
Wolf. Frank Wolf. Da-na, da, da-na. We're in Whitby, Ontario, investigating Camp X, a World War II spy camp. Turn us into spies.
They have the motto, know yourself, know your weapon, know your enemy.
This building probably had spies in it at one time.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
What kind of spies?
Well, we're talking about members of the Special Operations Executive, trained during the Second World War. We're talking about members of the Office of Strategic Services, which is OSS, now the CIA, trained in this building. We have here Fairbairn Sykes dagger that was used to train agents at the camp.
Wow.
This is a rather lethal-looking device. Actually, William Fairbairn was one of the instructors at the camp.
Would it be something you'd kind of sneak up behind someone and go,
Can I see this?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got the right idea.
Does
like
it
that.
also turn into a gun or a laser pointer?
It could.
It could.
What it is
Holy
a
shit.
lethal extension of your body is what it is. Yes.
Yeah.
A lethal extension of your body.
So we got to be inside the buildings where, you know, they would train people to be lethal weapons and kind of send out these kind of secret signals and all this sort of thing. So training the best spies in the world right here in Whitby. So who would have come here? Like, who would have been selected in the 1940s to come to Camp X?
Well, the camp was actually established by Sir William Stevenson because they wanted to bring the United States into the secret war.
And how important is the role of the people trained here in history?
This is the first secret agent training base in North America.
So the CIA didn't exist at the time?
No, CIA didn't exist. OSS later became the CIA.
Oh, okay.
But they trained their agents. The initial agents and instructors were trained at Camp X.
The life of a spy, according to the people we talked to today, is quite extraordinary. First of all, someone just comes up to you in your home or your workplace and says, you're perfect for being a spy. Come with us. They blindfold you, put you in a car, drive you all over the country here so you don't have any idea where you are. Then they unload you at Camp X.
They taught people how to intercept. They taught people how to do secret writing, photography. They taught people how to shoot, self-defense.
Right.
There's guys that would blow up bridges,
Right.
trains, communications devices. So they had to be taught explosives.
So basically they turned people into like kind of lethal weapons, more or less.
Well, more or less.
Yeah.
They were essentially agent provocateurs. Yeah.
This is not the right way, is it?
Actually, for you, that's the right way. Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right, so where would an agent set up? Just in a field?
Well, in a field, in a barn, they'd run an aerial, and they would send their messages back. Very perilous duty, because if they're caught with that radio, they were executed. Exactly.
Picked up a bit of electronica here.
Did you?
We could have a rave.
Actually, that's static.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you think he'd be a good spy?
I'm a pretty big guy.
He's got the right stuff, I think.
The master of disguise.
Very good. Hey, that's it. Yep. Yes.
Who am I? The name of the Frank Wolf spy movie would be The Spy with the Beaver in his tight polyester pants. Is there a chance that this has actually killed someone?
I don't know.
Oh, really?
This knife doesn't talk.
Okay.
It's true.
Tells no tales.
Tells no tales, like a good agent.
So why did they pick this particular site to have Camp X?
For two reasons. It's proximity to the United States. As well, at that time, the propagation was excellent. This was a perfect location for propagation, for sending wireless signals over to Bletchley Park, which is in England, as well as New York and Washington, and they would bounce signals off the lake.
So camp would have been down here and over there.
And over there, yep.
And all the way down to the lake would it have been?
And it would extend it down to the lake.
And then it was supposed to be a secret spot. What if I was out fishing and just came ashore? Would I be able to walk right up?
No, actually the guards would wave you on. They would have guards down here with weapons, and they would wave you away from the shoreline, yeah. And more for your own safety than anything else, because
You just kind of pull up on shore and walk along, and all of a sudden, boom,
Yeah, that's could happen.
blow you right up.
It could happen.
Possibilities are there.
Hello, Chris.
Oh, Todd?
Are you going to kill me now?
Not immediately,
Give
but
you
we're
a
going to
few
show you
minutes.
some of the things that were taught to the spies that were here at Camp X.
I became a weapon.
Hands out.
And go for the eyes. I go
No.
for the eyes. That's my way.
Well, you're wearing glasses. That's not fair.
I'm always safe.
So what we're going
And there's
to
a few
do-
simple steps.
for
Anybody can
argument's
do
sake,
this at home.
the
First,
face-
you use the edge of your hand to chop.
Ever I'm
Let's
going
not
to
do
strike.
that.
Oh, hit the neck.
Okay? The face area, okay, is referred to as the triangle of death
it.
because almost anywhere that I strike there, okay, will hurt.
He started coming after me, Chris. I was scared.
What I'm going to do is come in and under the chin. Chin jab.
And what does that do to me?
Break your jaw,
It breaks your neck if it's done at full speed and
it'll
full
kill you.
power. Yes.
Yeah, not just your jaws.
Wow.
Death.
Okay. So,
And then you become the tiger claw, which is where the fingers reach over the face and dig into the eyes of the victim.
so we strike, we grab, we're going in for the chin jab. And just take the fingers here.
But fortunately, I wear glasses, so I'm immune to the eye gouge.
Fingers are going into the eyes.
Yes. Yes. My favorite.
What I'm going to do is lift my elbow and push down.
And I'm going to ask you a few yes and no questions about Camp X. Camp X definitely existed here on this site, yes or no?
Yes.
Ian Fleming, the author of the James Bond series, he was at Camp X.
Yes.
Yes. I would make an excellent spy.
No.
Todd would make an excellent spy.
Maybe.
I'd be a kick-ass spy. Definitely.
And one last question, Norm. Are you going to have to kill us